In listening lies the art of growing together, sharing breakthroughs, breeding success.
Die vooruitgang in potensiaal op saad was een van die enkel grootste verbeterings wat die landbou gehad het die laaste 10 jaar. Ons het bewerkingspraktyke verander, maar ek dink op die einde van die dag die genetika, die opbrengingspotensiaal wat in hierdie mielies ingedeel was, het die grootste enkel bydrae gehad tot ons opbrengingsverhoging.
Corteva's research and development are focused on addressing challenges and offering choices, options for specific needs, relevant seed and crop protection technology that are locally tested to make a real difference to a South African farmer's bottom line.
Ons is multigewas spesialiste, ons doen sojabone, droëbone, weidings, sonneblom, mielies, koring en as ek sien hoe ons produkreeks die laaste tyd uitgebrei het, is dit eintlik baie lekker om met so wye produkreeks daar te wees en nog steeds 'n unieke Suid-Afrikaanse produk met daai internasionale backing, as ek dit so kan noem.
As a company whose very existence revolves around agriculture, we are in it for farmers, in it for good. Corteva, making sure South African farmers keep growing.
Great, thank you. So let me start again. Derek, congratulations with your election. And I think I also want to appreciate the relationship that we have with yourself and Grain SA. We know you as a man that's open and frank, and I think then we can start talking about solutions. So congratulations. So guys, I think I can't remember when last that I speak to so many farmers pre-COVID. It's probably the previous conference that I did that. So thank you for sponsoring again. I think it's our 3rd year, and we want to commit to do that next year again from Corteva's point of view. So allow me to talk a little bit about Corteva and what we do in South Africa. So first of all, our purpose, die rede hoekom ons in landbou is om waarde toe te voeg tot produsente en verbruikers en op so 'n manier te doen dat ons kinders eendag ook kan boer en voedsel produseer vir Suid-Afrika. So elke Corteva employee staan elke dag op en sê dis die purpose, ons wil waarde toevoeg tot die lewe van 'n produsent. Now, I'm going to show you this slide quickly, and it's just to show that we're going to need worldwide support to be able to develop the best technologies for South Africa. And you see a lot of numbers there. I think the important ones is we've got 150 research stations worldwide, 100 production sites, 65 molecules, and more than 100 crops that we operate in. And our approach in South Africa with our strong research footprint that we invested in South Africa, we want to leverage this opportunity to get local solutions for farmers in South Africa. Now, just quickly to remind you guys, so Corteva has been established almost over 3 years now. Just to remind you in terms of the seed platform is the Pioneer brand. That's the high technology brand focusing on corn with 2 strong support crops in soy and sunflowers. And then Pannar, that's been around, I think it's 67 years now, with a multi-crop offering in South Africa as well. So really 2 strong seed brands in South Africa. On the crop protection side, we had DuPont and Dow that merged now under the brand of Corteva Crop Protection, providing molecules to farmers in South Africa. It's also important to understand where are we playing in agriculture in South Africa. So first of all, I think, as you've heard today, Corteva certainly has got the strongest germplasm bank in the world. So in seed, looking at germplasm, breeding and biotechnology, which we get in different ways. You'll see in your package today, we've launched PowerCore last year and bringing that to market in South Africa this year. On the seed, which is seed applied technology that we're going to bring to South Africa as well. And I think importantly on the farm as well, in terms of crop protection through our channel, and then secondly through digital and agronomy services, advising farmers on a day-to-day basis. This is a busy slide. Now, first of all, I want to say these are 6 of our crops. It's not all our crops. I just want to quickly talk about this. I think we differentiate ourselves in South Africa in that we have a multi-crop, multi-technology, multi-channel approach. It gives choices to farmers in South Africa. Now, if we really want to talk about productivity, it must be an integrated solution. It can't only be one tool. So what we're saying is, first of all, you need the germplasm. And you can see in all 6 dose crops, maize, soy, sunflower, dry beans, wheat, and canola, we are playing in the germplasm game in South Africa, either through a fully fledged breeding program or a strong testing program in South Africa, providing germplasm to farmers. I think the other thing that we often underestimate is the importance of agronomy. The potential lies in the germplasm, but you need the right economic practices to get the maximum yield out of that. We have in Corteva, South Africa, strong agronomy teams that can serve farmers, planting trials as close as possible to your farm to see how that genetics react to the environment so that you can make the right choice. The other is a combination of biotech, where we have different options in South Africa. Those that you can see in yellow there are the products that we're going to bring in future. We launched PowerCore last year, commercialized now. We started in 2019 with trials on PowerCore Ultra and List. And you've heard Steve spoken about that as well. That adds an additional insect-resistant gene to PowerCore, but also bringing the Enlist system and controlling weeds, which will bring 2,4-D choline as well as glyphosate as an additional tool to control weeds on your farm. The other one is on CE3, Conquesta E3 that Steve spoke about, and E3. We'll give options to farmers in terms of soybeans, either to do the insect gene along with that, or just using the E3 system, which will help farmers to control weeds, again with 2,4-D choline, as well as glyphosate. And then I think the other things that we're bringing through our breeding programs is native traits. If you think about sunflowers, we've got Clearfield Plus, the high oleic seed that's available to farmers, which has got an output value for farmers. And then in canola on the Western Cape, we've got canola Clearfield as well. Crop protection, you can see I'm not going to go through the detail there. And this year, we'll be rolling out our granular light inside product into South Africa, especially on the row crops, to give that option to farmers as well. Almost done. I can see I'm on 0 here. So in agriculture, it's important to work on the relationships. People do business with people. So our values is important. So you can see that one of our values, we always do what's right. Our sales rep or agent will tell you, we do not have a product for your farm, look at an alternative. And that's the way that we operate. Whatever we do in our boardrooms, it's championing customer success. And you can read there at the bottom, we will work every day to deserve the business of our farmers. And we will never take the business of any farmer for granted. Thank you.